Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Stefan Workowski, and I'll be talking about the comparative analysis of in-house versus outsourced aviation maintenance. Outsourced contract maintenance is becoming more abundant and prevalent in the field of aviation to maintain and retain asset values. Typically, there are three methods that are used in the maintenance management, which we'll cover throughout the slideshow. As stated, typically there are three methods that are used in maintenance management, and these are being in-house, hybrid, and outsourced. Where hybrid is a combination of in-house and outsourced. Where outsourced, the maintenance is performed typically in a different country or somewhere that is not in the home institution of the organization. In-house maintenance, once again, is something that is relatively close to the main organization or in the same country or relative same area of the organization and the maintenance is performed. The pros of this is, in a sense, there is a cost-saving factor. Though outsourcing can provide labor cuts on costs there is a cost savings due to the technology and usually the ready resources that are available. The staffing flexibility also provides better expertise and quality. Personnel issues, you can hire and fire to your discretion, and the response time and turnaround time is very fast for typical maintenance that is performed with the in-house facilities. Some cons are the loss of control. Work can become overabundant or too much for the in-house operations to control and maintain. Staff overturn, there can be a high overturn due to stress or work conditions. Redundancy of managerial positions. The managerial positions could get tired of the repetitive work that they're seeing or just performing one singular job. Also the core business function, because they also have to focus on the aviation maintenance that is being performed. The business cannot fully focus on its core business focus and move towards that objective. The other is an outsourced maintenance, which means that the maintenance is performed in a different country or somewhere that is not relative to the organization base. Now, some pros of this is that it can be financially pleasing due to the labor costs being much lower in other countries, providing a much higher profit margin or output margin because of lower labor costs. Also, if you outsource, it is possible that there is accessibility to resources, whether this be tools, manpower, or just facility size or output, that maybe in-house you do not have the option of, and also the manpower that you could have more men working for a higher output at a lower cost opposed. The cons of this is quality assurance, because you are paying those in other countries or those who are not relative to the area. You could be paying a lower labor cost, but the quality assurance may be much lower. Also, another con is the distance to cover for what aircraft you may be performing maintenance on, and also the technology. If the technology and the tools are available for outsourcing, or if outsourcing is even an alternative for you. So, in conclusion, the best is a hybrid, in my belief. This is due to the fact that in-house, for maintenance that is provided, this still allows the company to oversee its personnel and what is done to provide quality assurance. But at the same time, if they can open something that is within their grasp and go internationally and open a maintenance facility that may have resources available or lower labor costs. This may be more pleasing to them. So, for an example of this, this would be such as some of the auto companies the American auto companies taking their maintenance facilities and moving them to a less developed country for the resources are available and also the labor costs.